Here he comes.
Lawyer.
What's up, y'all? Coming to y'all live from London. Extremely humble, grateful, and blessed. Just got nominated for a Grammy. Let me make it clear. I didn't just get nominated for a Grammy. We just got nominated for a Grammy. Everybody tagged is a part of the project, and we got nominated. It's the unity, the black love, the black excellence, the love album, the R&B album of the year. No skips from top to bottom. Let's go. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Every artist, everybody that listened to it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
People know exactly what they're doing until they get exposed. That's a word that came to one of the people on my team, and she gave it to me, and I'm giving it to you. People know exactly what they are doing until they get exposed. And once they get exposed, then they get confused, or they made a mistake, or they don't understand, and they'll then. People know exactly what they're doing.
I have no money problems, believe me.
So I'm thinking,
No
are you
money,
broke?
yes, no money problems whatsoever. That's Tony Braxton. That's not me. Are you broke? I have no money problems, believe me.
So I'm thinking,
No
are you
money,
broke?
yes, no money problems whatsoever. That's Tony Braxton.
Thank you for joining us. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Miss
you,
Monique,
Sydney.
for
We
coming.
appreciate you, Miss Monique. And
Thank y'all.
all right, brother. And it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Eddie, thank you so much, my sweet baby, for having us.
Why you keep thinking them and not me?
You know what, brother? You're going to hear yourself a lot from me lately. You're going to hear yourself around the world because we have to explain brothers like you. We do. And when we watched that movie, Birth of a Nation, and we saw that man walk his wife into that master's house, we watched him walk his wife in. Then we watched him go back and get him. You're that brother. I thank y'all for your time, my babies.
Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. I want to thank you so much for coming by the Queen Tulsa Show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Listen here, welcome to Queen City. We want to take you on an adventure. If you would like to support this channel, you could do so at Cash App, $ beautiful 070707. We do have a PayPal. It is the Butterfly Lounge. And just by you simply coming by, liking, sharing on all of your platforms really does amazing for this channel, for the people. We hope that you are entertained. And also, please tell somebody that we're live. Until next time, so long. All right, you all. Hello. I know you guys have been probably waiting on me and see what I would be cooking up today. Listen here, first and foremost, I want to say that Rico has been released. KRN, what are you going to do now? So yeah, I want to touch on a few things right quick. This channel is for the people. This channel is not based off of Queen Tulsa. This channel is to help people. It's for laughter. It's for comedy. It's for advocacy. It's for all of the above. And I was triggered when, not only KRN doxed me, but it wouldn't be far-fetched if KRN wasn't given ODS information about me. So as I go ahead and advocate for Rico, I want you guys to bear with me while I make a phone call.
Thank you for calling the SPCA serving Erie County. Our offices are currently closed.
Damn.
If you'd like to leave a message for your party, you can dial their extension at any time 1 for our directory. For emergency animal cruelty or rescue situations only, please press 5 now. If the emergency You have reached the SPCA Cruelty Investigations Division. Our hours of operation are Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you have a domestic animal emergency or animal cruelty complaint during these hours, please leave a detailed message as well as the exact location of the complaint. For officer safety, we cannot respond to calls without an exact address or location. Please note it is a crime to file a false report and violators will be prosecuted. Please leave your name and number and we will get back to you shortly. If you're receiving this message after regular business hours or on Sundays, please contact your local police department, local animal control, or closest emergency veterinary clinic for assistance.
Yes, this is the Queen Tulsa Show. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you at your earliest convenience. Okay, so yes, we are definitely doing our due diligence. KRN, you are definitely on my radar. If anybody knows who KRN is, let him know that he is on my radar. I'm taking the initiative. Okay, sweetheart. I don't need you to ask me what the tea is. You're not over here. You're not supporting my goals. I think you just need to just sit back, relax, and enjoy what's going on. Okay. So how about this? We're going to amp that up to about 10 minutes because I need to do my commentary. Okay. If you are just subscribing, thank Dwayne Williams because I had to put it for 10 minutes. I don't need nobody coming in here trying to steer my content somewhere else. I'm here with a message. This is a press conference. I have some news to deliver. So once again, everyone let KRN know that he is on my radar and I will be doing what the necessary steps for him to be held accountable. What he did, hey Miss Dovey, what he did was very disgusting. What he did was took employment away from an individual that was messing with nobody. ODS, you are tied to this because you sat up there on KRN's panel. Both of y'all are at odds with him right now. You're at odds with him because the story of the trip on the highway is really eating at you. It's really eating at you. And I feel like it's eating at you is because of Rico's status. And now people are looking at you sideways to see why did you make Rico feel the way that he felt. Rico felt that he was in a vulnerable, compromising position. He just wanted to get to the bus station, but you had other plans for him, ODS, and you made that very clear when on that tragic day when you pulled that car over on the side of the highway and y'all began to get into the act. The act was so nefarious that you had already called Captivating Chris before you had taken off. Y'all were in the car. You did not call Captivating Chris when you made that mysterious pit stop. You then pulled yourselves back together, drove him to where he needed to go, and then you called Captivating Christian to make it seem like everything was cool. Because if Rico went and reported anything, you would have Captivating Christian as the eyewitness, as your alibi to say, well, no, they called me before they left and they called me when they made it there. But what Captivating Christian didn't know, and thank God nothing tragically did happen, or he would be testifying against you in court. So this is way bigger than oh, I don't like you or something like that. No, you're violating a protected class of people. ODS has been lying to you guys for so long that he forgets his lies. There's recordings of him admitting to doing exactly what Rico said. There's exhibits out there that can prove that this was a malicious, heinous crime. It was cyberbullying. It was harassment. And now this innocent man that was already chastised, that had already been punished, that had already been addressed by law enforcement, animal cruelty, he had already been addressed. So why was there more calls made if you didn't see any action going on after that point? At that point, it becomes malicious. At that point, you're aiding and abetting in a RICO. So whoever participated in this arrest should be held accountable. If there were cash apps being sent, the cash app program should be subpoenaed to the court. If any money was exchanged from ODS and KRN, that should be investigated. What did the note say? It's time to wake up. It's time to take a stance. And if y'all want to sit around and let stuff, happen at the wayside and you want to turn a blind eye, that's you. That is you. Hearing the hurt and the pain in Rico's voice, because he did go live. He did go live. Yes, he did have a beer in his hand. I mean, for heaven's sakes, this man just went to jail for unauthorized utilization of resources for a malicious intent, people. But this right here, this isn't a bad situation. This is actually a wake-up call for each and every one of you that feel like you want to jump on a bandwagon of somebody that does this type of thing. You should be held accountable as well. You should be held accountable as well. Hey, Rainy. Good to see you, my love. Hey, Pink Spirited. Glad you were able to come by. Listen here, y'all. When I'm in my serious moment, when I'm out here and I say, hey, we're advocating today. I don't need to be sidetracked. I don't need any of that. We can play later. I'll make you laugh later. But right now, this is a serious situation. KRN sat over there and bullied, harassed. He did this on camera. He did his morning show. Oh, he was up there swaying his feet from left to right, rocking back and forth, sipping on his cocktail. Okay, didn't even have brunch yet, but he's up sipping on a cocktail. Why are you waking up drinking every day? Has anyone asked him, is everything okay over there? Let's get into what Rico Report said.
fucking dog in my fucking custody. That's bullshit. That's fucking absolutely bullshit. Absolutely. Because when I went to the ASPCA, the dog been in there for 4 months. Almost a damn half a year.
Okay, so once again, if this was about the dog, who sent money for the dog fund? Oh, well, he was just protecting her, and I'm a dog lover. I said the first time he called, that was appropriate. That was appropriate. We saw the evidence. Go ahead and make a call. Somebody does need to get out there and talk to him and see what's going on. But anytime after that, I hadn't seen him be physically abusive to the dog. If anybody else has saw that, please inform me. Please let me know. Please let me know where I can find it. But I have not saw it. And KRN, you blasted it on your live channel. You said, yeah, I'm going to be making another phone call. You better be lucky it's the weekend. So you were using that as a threat. You were holding it over him, holding it over Rico's head. Let's get into it. Not only did he is without his dog, he's without a job that he went out and he looked for per Rico.
But it's cool though. I'm not happy that I lost my job and my livelihood got infected by this shit. That I'm not happy about. There's so much shit people talk about Rico. Rico ain't this. Rico dirty. Rico this. Rico that. Rico living off the government. Rico living off the system. Rico this and that, don't want to work. Rico this and that, but don't know shit about what the fuck I had in the background scenes. That I had a fucking legitimate job. Had a legitimate fucking job, not that far from me, where it was a walking distance. But I walked to my fucking job.
So let's get into that because a lot of people are upset because an individual that had come online in his work attire and was spewing hate speech and doing the most is upset about his job. Y'all didn't care about Rico. You partnered up. ODS, you got with KRN. Y'all were both sitting on a panel. And I want you guys to clock this T. I want y'all to go back and look at KRN's video when he was online doing all this and ODS comes up. KRN's behavior changed. His body language changes when he finds out that ODS had a chance with captivating Christian before he did. Clock that. KRN got upset that they were on the phone and having phone conversations that was very explicit and in an adult nature. I want y'all to know this about KRN and the crew. Listen, he's always been kicked out of a crew. That's why he has to create one. Let me say that again for the girls in the back. KRN has always been a third wheel kicked to the side. That's why he had to create a crew. He had to be in charge. He has his minions, K-Fit and others, doing his dirty work and playing coy. But what you do in the dark will soon come to light. I don't care what comes after this. I will continue to advocate for what's right. I can't stand by and just let it go on. When you know better, you do better. And this right here, it was the wrong decision. It was the wrong person. It was the wrong time, setting, and climate. Those are my 20 minutes of thoughts. Please sound off in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, so long.